Hello and welcome to HanaMate. In this video I will show you another way how to make kind of base for junk journal pages. I call it base because I am planning to add more stuff, however you don't really have to. So these are the pages that I already created, right? And then I will show you how I did it because it's a magic. So this is the cardstock, the blue paper. It's a little bit thicker. And then I basically attach strips of paper. That's it. I do have these strips that are leftovers from another project because I was cutting the pages to size and these were leftovers. And then I use Webster's Dictionary. I use Webster's Dictionary because it has got fantastic thin pages because there's lots of write-up and cute pictures sometimes, and because it's free. Honestly, there are so many of them and you can get your hands on them for free. Make sure you do the sniff test or put them in the freezer for a bit, but they work fantastic and I love them. I do these pages are kind of I guess street art, and I do like the mix of write-ups next to it. There are many different methods how you can do it. There are many types of different glue what you can use. I do like glue stick because I have it, because it's easy, it's not messy. Yes, I know I hate the plastic too. And then I use the strips from the book. You can cut them with scissors, but I decided to tear them because it kind of gives you a nice, edgy, junky look. I just do it by hand. You can use ruler, right, and tear it that way. And then I make sure that I overlay the paper so I don't see the bottom paper, bottom color rather. It's very satisfying, by the way. This is one of those projects that, as I like to say, it's very creative, yet you don't have to use your brain much. It is very satisfying because you are really creating something and you are using all your leftovers, which I am pretty sure many of you have stash of, right? I really think this is a great outlet, and I think I mention it in almost all my videos. I do think that we are not creative enough, or we as adults are sometimes intimidated to be creative. So I find junk journals incredibly satisfying because there are no rules and you can make it whatever you want. And I do think that more of it you do, more creative you become. I certainly feel that I evolved a lot. I am fortunate that I am making those videos for a few years now, so I can see where I was years ago and how much I advanced. Right? Thanks to many people, by the way, on Instagram and on YouTube who freely share their creativity and their ideas, and I would like to thank everybody. So this is my paying back. So anyhow, the other great thing is that you truly don't need to spend money on this hobby or on this creative outlet. You are using books that are already pre-owned, so you can get them for free or very cheap. You are using scissors that I'm sure everybody has got as a base. The paper you can again use recycled books. You need glue, that's the only thing. I did buy in past large container of liquid glue and I use that, but I do have to admit it is much more messy, and it some of the glues make the pages kind of too hard and I didn't like that. So I don't know. I am kind of stuck on the glue stick journey right now because I received many of them and I am using them up. However, I don't know what my future will be, but that really is not a huge issue to me right now. I want to enjoy myself, and I do think that this hobby overall is pretty green. So I hope you can see some of the pages, how they look like, and I hope you like it. There are definitely many different options how you can use it, how you can overlay it, you can cut it, you can tear it, you can make them thin, you can make them fat, and you can do whatever you want, and it's awesome. By the way, right now you can see on the newspaper, on that page on the left, the white column, right? So it's kind of little gap between two columns in the book itself. I don't like seeing it. I almost always cover it up because it seems too clean or too neat or, I don't know, empty. So this is it. I do also have cutter, by the way, so sometimes for the cutting away the excess I use my cutter, but scissors work well as well. So this is it. I just want to quickly show you how the final product looks like. I hope you like it and maybe you are inspired. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I also post stuff on Instagram and I have a little group on Facebook, but I just want to make sure that you will try to be creative and you will not be intimidated by doing junk journals or journals. Thank you for watching Hannah Made. I appreciate your views and likes.